Welcome to my VIPKID Express interview tutorial with demo.
Hi, my name is Amanda, teacher Amanda with VIPKID to be specific, and I wanted to go over some details about the Express interview. Maybe you just recently applied and it's been a day or two and you got an email that says you are invited to do the Express interview. And you're probably thinking, what exactly does that mean? Let me help you. Let me break it down for you and show you how to do this. So basically, the Express interview is going to be in place of the more traditional live interview or live demo or pre-recorded demo. I know it's a lot of terminology, but basically this is going to be in place of some of those other options that you may have heard of. It's a great option if you're wanting just to move things right along. It's short, you can record it on your phone and submit it, and it's really a fun express way to move things along. So, first step, you want to make sure that you've got your background kind of in order. Mine's a little chaotic right now from today's lessons, but you want something educational. I've got a number chart here, missing a few, but you want something that is educational. You can use, I've got alphabet over here I use sometimes. You can use a map. A great option is just to go into the dollar store, pick up a map, and put that behind you. It's $1, and basically they're looking for something that's visually interesting and educational. So pop that on a wall behind you. Also, your lighting, be aware that you need to have decent light. You should not be in the dark and impossible to be seen. It's important that you're visible when you record your Express interview. Red lips are a bonus. Doesn't have to be anything crazy, but it does help to see the formation of words. So in the real VIPKID classroom, they can make sure to see your pronunciation for different vowel sounds. I don't know why I'm using my hands too, but you get the idea. So the better they can see you, the better they can mimic and learn. In addition to your background, and orange shirt is also a big plus. If you are wearing something that is the company color, then obviously they're gonna know that you're taking them seriously.
You'll want to have your camera ready after finishing this video so you can record yourself completing the next 3 steps. The first thing you are going to record for your Express interview is your introduction.
Basically, you're gonna start with introducing yourself. So you wanna make sure that you're focusing on the things that they're interested in. They don't need to know about your whole family and your whole life story. We're talking a 4-minute video here, so be concise and to the point. You wanna make sure you focus on your education, because it could be somehow, wrong in their system or something. You want to make sure that you clarify that you do have a bachelor's or a master's or whatever your specific education is. As you should already know, they do require a bachelor's degree. So if you're this far in the process, then I know you at least have your bachelor's degree. And also focus on mentioning your experience with children. So whether that is traditional classroom teaching, whether that is homeschooling your child at home, camp counselor, babysitting, church nursery, any situation where you have been overseeing children. It doesn't have to be that formal classroom environment, but you do want to make sure to mention this. This is what they really care about. So explain what it was and how long. That is super important. Everything VIPKID does during the interview process is based on points. If you have taught or worked with children for several years, you need to say, I babysat for a year, I homeschooled for 5 years. If you have years of experience, that's going to add value to your score and potentially give you a higher pay rate. So you want to make sure to explain that in detail. So for me, my introduction would look like, hi, my name is Amanda Jacoby. I have my bachelor's in communication from Indiana University, Purdue University of Fort Wayne, and I have homeschooled my daughter for a year. I've also worked for 6 months as an after-school tutor in the American public school system, and I attended the American public school throughout my entire education. So, and that would be kind of a basic introduction.
The second thing you're going to record is you teaching a student bicycle.
So the first thing that you are asked to teach with the express interview is bicycle. It may be the word bike, it might be I see a bike, or it might be the word bicycle. Follow whatever your specific email instructions say. You can print off a bicycle, you can draw one, but you're gonna wanna have a prop at this point of some sort. So if I was teaching this slide, it would go something like this. Judy. Bicycle. Bicycle. Good. Bicycle. Good, good. Bicycle. I see a bicycle. Good job. Okay, cut. So basically, you want them to repeat the vocabulary word several times. That word is bicycle, or bike if your email says different, and you want them to repeat it 3 times. That's a general rule with VIPKid, is they want things to be said 3 times. It really reinforces the learning and helps them to remember. So instead of just saying the same tone, it's better to try to do it in different ways. You can sing it, you can say it loud, or you can say it quiet and small, and just change it up. Make it your own. You don't have to mimic exactly what I'm doing here, but you want to use some sort of prop. Show it, say it, do it. It's a great way to remember things too. If it's vocabulary, this is very important. They really want the kid to understand this at length. So it's good to reinforce that in multiple ways, multiple learning styles, and make sure you are doing the listening. So say and listen, say, and then you listen. So this will tell the student in the real VIPKid classroom that you are listening to them, and it prompts them to speak. And then this is telling them to repeat after you. So this combination will become very second nature to you as you learn the teaching style.
The third thing you are going to record is you reviewing letter M.
So the goal here is for them to circle and recognize the words that begin with M. All right, so a big focus with VIPKid is this concept of I do, we do, and you do. So first, it's great to model things. Remember that throughout this process, modeling is really key. The kids don't know how to do it on their own, otherwise they wouldn't be taking the class from you. So show them. Always look for a way to show them how to do it first. Then you can try to do it together. And then the goal is, like others have said, take those training wheels off, foster that independence, and allow them to do it on their own. So for this part of the express interview, I would start out like this. Judy. M. M. Big M. Big M. Small M. And you can make, a small M with your hands. M says Good. Mouse. Mouse. You can signal them to repeat. Mouse. Good. Mouse? Yes or no? Mouse. Yes, good. And then I would circle that mouse, showing them how to do that. You can also take a physical mouse and show them circle. Then the next one. Judy, elephant, elephant, elephant. Good. Elephant. Elephant. Yes or no? No. Good, good. And then on to the next one. And this is where we're taking the training wheels off and we're really trying to get them to do it themselves. Monkey, monkey, ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Monkey, monkey. Good. Monkey. Monkey? Yes, good job. Monkey. Good job. Can you circle monkey? Circle monkey. And then I would wait for them to do it on the screen. Give them a second, let them process it. Once they circle, good job! High five! Shake a pom-pom! Show them some love. And then that's basically the end of your express interview. I know I kind of broke character a few times there just to kind of explain, but basically, so the goal is, this is a great one because there's 3. So on the first one, do it yourself, right? Connect that the sound is for mouse. On the second one, really do it together. Prompt them to copy you or give you an answer on whether it starts with M or not. And then on the last one, really try to get them to circle themselves. So by the end of that slide, the goal is for them to be doing it independently. Because again, their goal on that was for them to circle what starts with an M. So obviously in the express interview, it's just you and your camera. But if you can pretend, so you need to imagine that you are doing this with a student, leaving moments of pause to listen, right? And just modeling how you would go about that if there was a student in the classroom. So I hope these tips have been helpful. If you have any other questions about the express interview or would like some guidance in this process, I would absolutely love to come alongside you and take you through each step. I've been with VIPKID getting close to a year now, and I love it. As a stay-at-home mom, it's been a huge blessing for me. I'll be putting up more YouTube videos regularly with more tips and advice and props and all kinds of help. So if you have any questions or would just like to provide some feedback for me, please feel free to email me at the link below, and I look forward to being in touch. Thanks.